Hey guys, how's it going? This is PNP. Welcome back to another episode of Nottingham Forest Career Mode. And last episode, man, what an amazing episode it was for us. We managed to win the FA Cup. On top of that, we also managed to win the Championship Playoff Trophy and gain the promotion to the big time, to the Premier League. And this episode will be a special episode. We won't be playing any games. We won't be entering the new season, the next season. But we will be talking about the past, the last season, and our future plans for next season in the Premier League. So feel free to skip this episode if you're here to watch new signings and stuff like that. But we will be talking about new signings. We will be talking about our transfer targets. Let's start with the top goal scorers for us in the last episode, in the last season, the whole season. And Graban, of course, he's my top goal scorer. 33 goals in 57 matches. He was so good for us. Also 6 assists. And absolutely amazing, man. What a player he has been for me this season. But next season, we do need to replace him. Carvalho and Brown are the second and third top goals. Joins second top goal scorers for us at 11 goals. And Sarifad, I was quite surprised by him. He was usually our backup guy, the guy on the bench who came on for maybe 10 minutes or so. Sometimes he never showed up. 9 goals for him. And in terms of highest assist, Joe Lolly, another player who was consistently there for me. 14 assists and 7 goals for him. Matty Cash, Darikwa, Brown following up. And also Lolly was ever present for us. 61 appearances. Oh my god, how many games did we play last season? So many of them. We had to go through the entire thing for the FA Cup. Also, going through the whole championship season, 46 games. Plus, on top of that, the playoffs till the final. But the end result was so sweet for us. Robinson is also up there with 59 appearances. Our captain, Wag. Wag is on loan, so we will need to replace him. Osborne, Graban, Pele, lots of these players making it to 50 appearances, but after that there is a steep drop to Pentillimon and Goncalves. After that first season, our most valuable player, our MVP, is Alan Brown, the player we signed in the summer transfer window last season, and Carvalho, Jose Sa closely following him with 9.5 and 9 mil. They aren't that costly, but you know, they were so important for me. Priceless. Let's check out the growth that the players went through in this season. Matty Cash with 5, Apia, who's out on loan. With 4, Da Silva, Brown. That was lots of growth, man. And the likes of Cash, Alan Brown, Da Silva, and Carvalho, they will be the foundation of my team as we enter the next season and throughout this career mode actually. They are pretty good, and I hope their performances will be good enough to warrant them a starting position. So let's check out some player stats. Graban was of course the top goal scorer with 24 goals in 45 matches, not too shabby. Benrahma, Pukki, Lawrence, Ward, they were close, but Graban, he was the king of goals for me last season. And Lolly with 10 assists again, topping. None of my goalkeepers managed to win the clean sheet award, the Golden Glove award for championship. It was Martinez, the player who's on loan from Arsenal to Reading. And surprisingly, Pentillimon had more clean sheets than Jose Sa. So let's talk about transfers now. The likes of Bonatini, Goncalves, Byram, Jenko, Wag, Pele and Colback. They are on loan at Nottingham Forest and they will be leaving. And it will be really difficult to replace the likes of Pele, Wag and Goncalves because they were important players for us, especially Pele and Wag. They were ever present for us, man. They were starting for every single game. So let's take a look at my shortlist. My shortlist is really big right now because I just like to hold some player names, man, which I'm interested in. But for the major transfer targets, let's talk about them. For striker, I'm targeting this guy, Che Adams. In current life, in real life, he has joined Southampton, so he is a realistic target for us. 76 rated, 22 years of age, high attacking work rate, 5'10", strong as an ox with 82 strength, really quick guy, good stamina, good jumping, decent attacking positioning, and also a pretty good finisher. His heading accuracy isn't that good, but I think he will be really good for us in Premier League. So he is definitely a major target for us. His value is around 15 million. And we are also looking at a defensive midfielder, and this guy, Mehdi Kamara, was my major target. You know, he was the #1 target for me. But then I heard about a news that in real life Nottingham Forest just signed a defensive midfielder, and I searched who he was, and it turned out to be this guy, Alpha Semedo. I haven't scouted him yet, but you know, he will be a major target for me. Hopefully, he will be within our range. His cost will be similar to Kamara. You know, he's a similar kind of player to Kamara. And if we could get him around 10 million, that will be a good business. So a total of 25 million till now. And in real life, Nottingham Forest had also signed this guy, Yuri Ribeiro. And you know, if it was last season, I would have signed him up, but we already have the likes of Jada Silva and Osborne vying on that position, so I don't want to increase competition, especially because we don't need to sign another left back in that area. We need a right back. If he was right back, I would have signed him right now. And the centre back target is this guy, Ivan Nildo Fernandes, another Portuguese. Surprise, surprise. I just want to keep it realistic. Currently he's out on loan, so we don't know how much they'll want for him. I will say around 10 more million. Yeah, that will be around his price. So a total of 35 mil. He's a really good player. A tall fellow, strong fellow, really strong. Good stamina. Not the quickest guy, but you know, it's decent, man. Good jumper, good aggression, good tackler, really good tackler. Decent passer off the ball. Nothing too special, but I think he will be a good player for me, especially because he's 75 rated. And still he has some growing to do, man. He could easily be an 80 rated player for me. And we still need to find a right back. My scouts haven't come back with a good target yet for me. So hopefully before the end of transfer window I will get a target and I will get that signing done. Now let's take a look at the youth academy. These are the younger players which are still in the youth academy. Their scouting hasn't been completed yet. Promising players, really promising players, but still they have a long way to go before I could add them to my first team. And these are the youth players that I already signed from the youth academy. Kelly, a 58 rated goalkeeper, 17 years of age, decent. He'll go out on loan. Carter, he already started for me. He started in the FA Cup final, and so he will be a backup for Lolly. And I'm hoping within the next season or next 2 seasons he will be able to overtake Joe Lolly and establish himself as a starter in this Nottingham Forest lineup. A really good player, man. Quick player, good crosser. He has a bright future ahead of him. Appia, I sent him out on loan at the start of the season, start of his career mode. A good player, but still he has a long way to go. He's behind Carter in terms of his packing order. Mason, only 48 rated. He's a one-team player though, one club player, so I don't know what that means, but hopefully that's good. Now Patrick Hill, another promising player in our ranks. 63 rated left back or right back. He could play on the other side, but I think he'll be a really good centre back, especially because of his height. He's 6'2", high defensive work rate, 4-star weak foot, and he's decently quick for, you know, if he plays in the centre back position, he's damn quick. Look at that strength though, 86 strength on an 18-year-old. What the hell? Who's 63 rated? And aggression of 88. He was born like this. Absolutely amazing. Already such a good tackler. 70 tackling, 10 tackling and 60 slide tackling. Murphy, midfielder, 57 rated, 18-year-old. He will be going out on loan. Same as Wilson, he will be also going out on loan. And now, last but not the least, this is what my career summary looks like in the first season. After the first season, highest record transfer fee was for Jose Sa, £9.3 million, and we received 250k for Watson. Who was Watson? I forgot about him. What position did he play? I have no idea. So we finished fourth in the league table, and total of 63 matches were played. Oh my god, that's a lot of matches, man. Lots of matches in one season, and we played every single one of them. And I think they forgot about the friendlies. We also played those. So that's it for this episode. Next episode will be in the new season, will be in the Premier League, and we will be getting our signings done. So don't forget to watch that episode. If you have any feedback regarding these episodes, these uploads that I'm making, don't forget to leave your honest feedback. I want your honest feedback. Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. I want to know what you guys think. And see you guys next time. Till then, bye. Take care. See you guys in the Premier League.